They say vegetables are always good for you. But what if I told you some of them might actually harm your health? Especially if you're over 60. It sounds shocking, right? We grow up thinking that piling our plates with vegetables is the healthiest thing we can do. But the truth is not all veggies are created equal, especially for aging bodies. In today's video, I'll reveal 3 vegetables that seniors should avoid like the plague, and 3 powerful ones that can actually help protect your heart, sharpen your brain, and soothe the aching joints. These insights could be the key to unlocking better energy, smoother digestion, and even clearer thinking. Now, if you're anything like my dad, who proudly ate a bowl of steamed mixed vegetables every night, this information might catch you off guard. At 72, he started feeling more bloated, his knees were itching constantly, and he couldn't focus like he used to. We made a few small changes to the types of vegetables he ate, and in just a few weeks, his symptoms improved dramatically. That's what inspired me to make this video, because I know how confusing nutrition can get with age. Thousands of seniors have made these same shifts and felt the difference. If you're over 60 and working on your health, drop a comment below so we can learn from each other. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to certain foods, even the ones we've always been told are healthy. Vegetables are a prime example. While they're generally packed with nutrients, not all vegetables are ideal for seniors. Some can contribute to inflammation, digestive problems, or blood sugar spikes, all of which become more critical to manage as we get older. That's why it's important to be selective. Let's talk about 3 vegetables that older adults should be cautious with, or avoid altogether. The first group to watch out for is nightshade vegetables, particularly eggplants, bell peppers, and even tomatoes. These veggies contain natural compounds called lectins and solanine, which in some people can cause inflammation in the body. For younger, healthier digestive systems, this isn't usually a problem. But for seniors, especially those dealing with joint pain, arthritis, or gut sensitivity, nightshades can quietly contribute to discomfort. I've seen many people experience less joint stiffness and improved digestion after simply reducing or eliminating these from their diet. While not everyone is sensitive to nightshades, if you've noticed flare-ups after meals or unexplained itchies, it might be worth experimenting with a nightshade-free diet for a few weeks to see if symptoms improve. Next are raw cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. These vegetables are well known for their cancer-fighting and detoxifying benefits. But when eaten raw, they can also be incredibly hard in aging digestive system. They contain compounds known as goitrogens, which can interfere with thyroid function when consumed in excess. This is particularly important for older adults who may already have sluggish thyroids or low metabolic rates. A poorly functioning thyroid can lead to fatigue, weight gain, dry skin, and cold intolerance, issues that are already common with age. Additionally, raw cruciferous vegetables are high in fiber and sulfur, containing compounds that can be very difficult to break down, leading to bloating and gas. Light steaming or sauteing can help break down those tough fibers and reduce the goitrogenic effect, making them easier to digest and safer for long-term health. So you don't have to eliminate them, just cook them properly. Finally, there's corn. Most people don't even realize corn is classified as a vegetable. But more importantly, it's one that comes with several red flags for seniors. Corn is high in starch and sugar, with very little fiber or protein to balance it out. It has a high glycemic index, meaning it can spike your blood sugar quickly after eating. This is especially problematic for seniors managing prediabetes, diabetes, or insulin resistance. On top of that, a large percentage of corn grown today is genetically modified and heavily sprayed with pesticides, which can have additional effects on health over time. It's also worth noting that corn shows up in so many processed foods: corn syrup, cornmeal, cornstarch. So reducing whole corn in the diet can also help lower your intake of these hidden sources. While the occasional ear of corn at a barbecue won't hurt, it's not something that should be a regular staple in the diet of someone over 60, especially if blood sugar control is a concern. When it comes to vegetables that can truly support healthy aging, a few stand out for their nutrient density, ease of digestion, and ability to support key functions like heart health, brain clarity, and vision. For seniors, choosing the right vegetables can make a remarkable difference in how you feel day to day. Here are 3 vegetables that should be on every older adult's regular rotation and why they matter so much. Spinach is one of the most powerful leafy greens out there, especially when lightly steamed. While it's well known for its iron content, spinach offers much more than that. It's rich in magnesium, which is crucial for muscle function, heart rhythm, and even sleep quality. It also contains high levels of antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin, which are especially important for eye health and brain protection. These antioxidants have been linked to a lower risk of age-related macular degeneration and cognitive decline. Additionally, spinach is a natural source of potassium and nitrates, which help regulate blood pressure, something many seniors struggle with. Lightly steaming spinach is key because it helps break down oxalates, compounds that can inhibit mineral absorption and potentially contribute to kidney stones in some people. Once cooked, spinach becomes easier to digest and more bioavailable, meaning your body can actually use more of its nutrients. Carrots are another excellent vegetable for seniors, whether eaten raw or cooked. Their bright orange color comes from beta-carotene, a powerful antioxidant that the body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for maintaining good vision, especially night vision, which can deteriorate with age. Carrots also support immune function and skin health. What makes carrots especially great for older adults is their naturally sweet taste, which can satisfy sugar cravings without resorting to processed snacks or desserts. They're low in calories but high in fiber, making them easy on the digestive system while promoting regularity and fullness. When cooked, carrots release even more of their antioxidants, making them versatile in soups, stews, or just roasted as a side dish. Their texture is also gentle on aging teeth, whether raw or softened through cooking. Beets are often overlooked, but they're a powerhouse for heart and brain health. They're rich in nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps relax blood vessels and improve circulation. For seniors, this means better blood flow to the brain and extremities, which can support sharper thinking and reduce cold hands and feet. Improved circulation also supports stamina and exercise tolerance, something that can decline with age. Beets are also high in folate, a B vitamin that supports red blood cell formation and cognitive health. Their natural sweetness makes them pleasant to eat, and they pair well with a variety of other nutrient-rich foods. Whether roasted, boiled, or shredded into a salad, beets provide a vibrant, nutrient-dense addition to any senior's diet. Their earthy flavor may take some getting used to, but the health benefits they offer are well worth it, especially for maintaining long-term vitality. As we grow older, it becomes increasingly clear that the one-size-fits-all approach to nutrition simply doesn't work, especially when it comes to vegetables. While a food may be labeled healthy, that doesn't automatically mean it's healthy for you. What many people don't realize is that the body changes significantly with age, and these changes affect how we digest, absorb, and respond to certain foods. A vegetable that once gave you energy and supported your digestion at 40 could now be causing bloating, inflammation, or nutrient imbalances at 70. One of the major changes that occurs with age is a slowing of the digestive system. The production of stomach acid often declines, which can lead to poor digestion and less efficient absorption of nutrients like vitamin B12, calcium, and magnesium. Certain vegetables, particularly raw or fibrous ones, may suddenly become more difficult to tolerate, leading to symptoms like gas, bloating, or constipation. For instance, someone who used to love raw kale salads might now find that they feel heavy or sluggish after eating them. Cooking methods, portion sizes, and vegetable choices all start to matter more than ever before. Hormonal shifts also play a critical role in how your body reacts to different foods. In both men and women, hormone levels fluctuate with age, affecting everything from metabolism to bone density and mood. Some vegetables, like soy or cruciferous ones, can interact with hormone balance, sometimes positively, sometimes not. For example, while cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower support detoxification, eating them raw and in large amounts could interfere with thyroid function in those who are already at risk. That's why personalizing your intake based on how you feel and what your body needs becomes so important. Another factor to consider is nutrient density versus nutrient absorption. As your body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, it becomes crucial to get the most out of every bite. This means choosing vegetables that are not only rich in essential vitamins and minerals, but also easy for your body to break down and utilize. For instance, lightly cooked spinach provides more bioavailable nutrients than raw spinach because cooking breaks down oxalates, which can block the absorption of calcium and iron. It's also important to pay attention to how vegetables impact your blood sugar. While many vegetables are low glycemic, some, like corn and peas, are starchy and can cause blood sugar spikes, especially when eaten without fiber, fat, or protein. Seniors who are managing diabetes or insulin resistance need to be extra cautious about these kinds of healthy foods that may do more harm than good when eaten in the wrong context. The bottom line is that what's healthy for one person may not be ideal for another, especially in the later stages of life. That's why it's so important to listen to your body, track how you feel after meals, and make adjustments as needed. Personalized nutrition, especially when it comes to vegetables, can be the difference between feeling okay and feeling your absolute best. Your digestive system is one of the most reliable messengers your body has. When you experience gas, bloating, sluggishness, or discomfort after a meal, it's not random. It's your gut trying to tell you something. For seniors especially, these digestive signals are incredibly important. As you age, the gut becomes more sensitive, and it often reacts more strongly to foods that may have once been easily tolerated. Vegetables are commonly at the center of this issue, not because they're bad, but because some of them require more digestive effort than your body may be able to give at this stage in life. When your gut isn't happy, the signs are usually clear. Bloating within an hour after eating, uncomfortable fullness, unusual bowel movements, and excessive gas are all red flags. And while it might be easy to blame a single food item or write it off as a fluke, these reactions are often patterns waiting to be discovered. The challenge is that we often eat multiple foods together, which makes it hard to identify the specific culprit. That's where a food journal becomes an incredibly useful tool. By writing down what you eat and how you feel afterward, you start to see patterns emerge. You may notice that you always feel tired after eating raw cabbage, or that your stomach feels tight after corn or eggplant. These small but consistent responses can point you toward what your gut is really asking for, or asking to avoid. Food journaling doesn't have to be complicated. Just jot down your meals, include the time you ate, and then note any physical or mental symptoms within the next few hours. Over time, this simple habit can reveal connections that even doctors might miss. You might discover that certain vegetables trigger more frequent bathroom visits, or that others leave you feeling satisfied and energized. Once you identify the vegetables that work best for you, you can confidently build meals around them and avoid those that cause irritation or sluggishness. It's also important to realize that your gut health influences more than just digestion. The gut-brain connection is real, and poor gut function can impact your mood, memory, sleep, and immune system. If a certain vegetable is causing gut inflammation, it's not just making your belly ache. It could be clouding your thinking, draining your energy, or weakening your body's ability to fight illness. Listening to your gut isn't just about avoiding discomfort, it's about optimizing your overall health. Finally, remember that how vegetables are prepared makes a big difference. Raw may not always be best. Steaming, roasting, or sautéing can reduce the stress on your digestive system and unlock more nutrients. You don't have to give up vegetables. Just learn which ones your body responds to positively. By tuning into your body's signals and using a food journal to track your reactions, you empower yourself to make smarter, gut-friendly choices that support both comfort and longevity. Creating a balanced plate becomes more important as we age, and not just for the sake of nutrition. It's about supporting energy, digestion, brain clarity, and overall vitality. For seniors, building a smart plate means going beyond the outdated advice of just eat more vegetables, and focusing instead on choosing the right vegetables in the right combinations. A great guideline to start with is to make half of your plate filled with safe, colorful vegetables that your body tolerates well. These might include steamed spinach, roasted carrots, cooked zucchini, sautéed green beans, or mashed beets. These veggies are gentle on the digestive system, rich in antioxidants, and full of fiber to keep things moving and stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. But vegetables alone aren't enough. Seniors often have increased needs for protein to maintain muscle mass and support immune function, yet many fall short. That's why a quarter of your plate should be made up of a clean, high-quality protein. This could be grilled salmon, baked chicken, grass-fed beef, organic tofu, or even a soft, boiled egg. Protein becomes especially important in preventing the muscle that naturally occurs with age and contributes to weakness or reduced mobility. It also helps you feel full and stabilizes blood sugar, making it an essential part of every meal, not just dinner. The last component often overlooked is healthy fats. Adding a source of healthy fat to your plate not only enhances flavor, but also helps your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, E, and K, many of which are found in the vegetables on your plate. Examples of smart fats include olive oil drizzled on steamed greens, Slices of avocado with your protein, a sprinkle of ground flaxseed, or a handful of walnuts on the side. These fats support brain health, reduce inflammation, and can even help lower bad cholesterol levels when used in place of processed oils and saturated fats. Balance is key, and presentation matters too. Aim for a variety of colors on your plate: bright orange carrots, deep green spinach, golden beets, and purple cabbage, if tolerated. All offer different phytonutrients and antioxidants that support different systems in the body. Eating a rainbow isn't just beautiful. It's functional. If you're not sure how to put it all together, keeping things simple is okay. Start with 1 or 2 vegetables you know your body loves. Add a palm-sized portion of protein, and finish with a tablespoon or 2 of healthy fats. Over time, you'll begin to notice what combinations leave you feeling energized, light, and satisfied. And if you want an easy visual reference, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to create and pin a free cheat sheet that shows you exactly how to build a smart, senior-friendly plate at every meal. Remember, aging well doesn't mean giving up flavor or enjoyment in your meals. It simply means getting smarter about what your body truly needs now. The right vegetables can boost your energy, protect your heart, and sharpen your mind, while the wrong ones may quietly hold you back. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button. Share it with someone you care about, especially if they're over 60, and subscribe for more practical, down-to-earth health tips. And I'd love to hear from which veggies you swear by and which ones don't sit well with you. Let's chat below.